everyone, Josie Joy here, the creator and founder of Josie Joy's Creations. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm glad to have you. So today I'm going to be showing you how to crochet a learning toy for your growing toddler. And so what it's going to be is a bunch of they're going to be like little bowls with matching balls. And so each bowl is a different color. So you're gonna have the different colors. What it's going to do is teach your toddler their colors. So you're gonna have a red, yellow, blue, purple, black, brown, white, pink, and you're gonna have all the colors, and you're gonna also have the matching ball. And so what it's going to teach your child is to put the matching ball into the matching bowl. And so I made this project when my daughter was really young. And this was before I really got into amigurumi. And so it was when I was still mainly doing hats and scarves, and that's really all I did, and blankets. And so didn't have a lot of the techniques on how to make the bowls, like the stitches tight and everything. And so I redid it and made it better and improved the pattern. And so that's what this is today. And so I hope you come along for the ride. So we will start off by using yarn. You can use any yarn color of your choice. I am using a yellow yarn from Hobby Lobby. I believe it's I Love This Yarn. You also need a 4mm crochet hook, some scissors, a tapestry needle, a stitch marker, some polyfill for when we do the ball, and then a stitch counter or a row counter that is optional. So for round 1, I will be doing 6 single crochets and a magic ring. I have a couple of videos explaining how to do a magic ring, so look that up if you don't know how to do one. There's also other videos online you can look at. Then I go in and I am doing the yarn under method instead of the yarn over. So normally with the yarn over, you will go into the ring and just yarn over the hook and pull it through. With this one, with this technique, I am going in and I am just yarning over. So I'm keeping my hook facing down to the mat and just yarning over and pulling it through. And then once again, yarning over and pulling it through both loops. It just makes it for a tighter stitch. Okay. And I will do that 4 more times. So I've done a 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, then you're going to pull it tight, the yarn in tight, and put a stitch marker. Okay, and then round 2, you are going to do 2 single crochets in each stitch around, and you should have 12 single crochets by the time you are done. So 1, 2, and then go into the next one and do another increase. Okay, so I've done 2 increases, and you just continue like that all the way around. See you back here when you're done. Okay, so I'm going to now do the last single crochet right there. And then put my stitch marker. Now for round 3, you're going to do an increase every other single crochet. So in the first single crochet is a normal stitch or a normal single crochet, and the second single crochet you put an increase. Oh, maybe if my hook cooperates. So 1 and 2. Okay, so now you should have 3 single crochets over two stitches. So in the next stitch you put 1, the stitch after that you put an increase. And you will do that all the way around, and you should have a total of 18 stitches by the time you're done, or 18 single crochet. I am doing my last single crochet for 18. And then you do, now in round 4, you're going to do 2 normal single crochet and then an increase in the third single crochet. So this is usually how I do my amigurumi heads. So you do a normal single crochet in the first stitch, a normal single crochet in the second stitch, and then you do an increase in the third one. Okay, and then you repeat that sequence. So 1, 2, and then an increase, and 2. Okay, so you're going to repeat that. You should have 24 single crochet by the time you're done. Okay, I am doing my last increase for 24. So for round 5, we're going to do a normal crochet over the next 3 stitches and then an increase over the 4th stitch. So 1, 2, 3, and then an increase. And again, 1, 2, 3, and an increase. So you will keep doing that sequence all the way around, and you will finish with 30 single crochet. Okay, so I'm doing my last increase and 30. Put my stitch marker in. So for round 6, you are going to do a regular single crochet in 4 stitches and then an increase in the 5th stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then an increase in the 5th. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and an increase. And an increase. Okay, so you should continue in that sequence all the way around, and you should have 36 single crochet by the time you are done. I am now doing my last increase. Okay, and now in round 7, we're gonna do a single crochet in the next 5 single crochets and then an increase in the 6th. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then an increase. Then again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then an increase. And you will do this all the way around until you get to your stitch marker, and you should have 42 single crochets when you are done. Okay, I am about to do my last increase. Go on the same stitch, and now it is 42. Okay, on round 8, we are going to do a single crochet in the next 6 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then in the 7th one you do an increase. So 1 and 2, and then again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, oh, and then an increase, 7, so that would be an increase in this one, 7 and 8, okay. And you will complete that sequence all the way around, and when you get to the stitch marker, you should have 48 single crochet. Okay, now I am doing my last increase, and I'm going to put my stitch marker. And now that is my last increase round as well. So from here we are just going to do regular rounds, so it will start folding up. Now in round 9 we are going to do the back loops only. Now you don't have to do it this way, you can go through both loops. But the reason I do back loops only, you only do it for round 9, is because I think it helps it stand up better. If you don't do it this way, then it will be more of a rounded shape and it will be all lopsided and won't stand up as easy or as sturdy. I just think it makes it a little bit more sturdy, but you don't have to do it this way. So how to do the back loops. So normally we go through both loops. So if you can see that, my hook is in both loops right now. So this is the front loop and this is the back loop. In order to do the back loop, you will be crocheting in the back loops like this, all 48 stitches. Like this. What you'll start to see, this is the bottom, is that it will curve up and it will just be flat on the ground instead of more rounded, which is what I like, but it's whatever you prefer. So you will do, I will meet you back here when I have completed this round. Okay, I just finished round 9. As you can see, it's standing up nicely already. Okay, so now you will just go straight up. You can make it as tall as you want. I wouldn't make it that tall. I would make it only about, I don't know, to right here. Because all we're doing is making a ball that goes in it. And the second to the last round is going to be a decrease round. So we'll go back from 48 to 42 stitches. And then the very last round is going to be more like a border just to make it decorative around the edges. So that is it. I will see you back here whenever you've completed this part of the board. Okay, so I ended up doing 10 rows. So row 10 through 19, just do it like this. If you want to do more rows, you can, or less rows. But I think 10 rows is good. Okay, now we're going to do a decrease round on round 20. So we're going to crochet in the next 6. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we're going to do an invisible decrease over the next 2. So we have the 2 stitches, and instead of doing 1 single crochet in each one, we're going to take the front loop of the next single crochet and then go directly into the next stitch and take the front loop. And then we're going to single crochet through both those loops and then again. You made your first decrease. Now go into the next stitch and do 6 single crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then do an invisible decrease again, and then you're going to do that, follow that sequence all the way around. So 6 single crochet and a decrease until you get back around, and you should have 42 single crochet. I will see you back here at the end. Okay, I'm going to do my last decrease. Right here, and you should now have 42 single crochets. Now we are on round 21, and this should be a last round. This is going to be a border round. Okay. Okay, so for the last round, we're going to do 3 single crochets in the back loop only. 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, or we're going to chain 4, my bad. Then we're going to do a picot stitch. So what that is from the 3rd chain from the hook, so right here, we're just going to slip stitch. And that's it. Now you've made a little picot, and then you're going to chain 1, and then you're going to skip 3 stitches. 3 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, and then the 4th one, you're going to go in there, and you're going to do 3 more single crochet. 1, 2, 3. And again, chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then go 3rd chain from from the hook and slip stitch. Then you're going to chain 1. Then you're going to skip 3 single crochet. 1, 2, 3. And you're going to single crochet 3. Sorry. 1, 2, 3. And again, you're gonna chain 4, single crochet or slip stitch in the 3rd from the chain, chain 1, and you're going to skip 3 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, and you're going to do 3 single crochet. And you're just going to repeat this sequence. You should have 7 picot stitches, and you should end on a picot stitch. So we will see you back here when we have finished. Okay, so I just did my last picot stitch, and on this first single crochet of that round, you are just going to go in there and you're going to join it like that. And you're going to fasten off the yarn and set it aside. And there's your little bowl. It almost looks like a flower, isn't it pretty? Set it aside. Now we're going to work on the ball. Now I'm not going to walk through the ball with you the entire ball, because a lot of it is very similar to the bowl. So you will do the beginning of the ball similar to the bowl with the increases, and you will do about till you get to 36 stitches, because this is 42, so you want it to be able to fit in here and go in there. And I will actually leave on the screen the pattern on how to do the first few rounds. I want to say it is 6 rounds. Okay, so I did those 6 rounds. Now we're gonna do the start doing the normal rounds, where you just do one single crochet in each stitch around. And you can make it as big as you want. I'll probably do anywhere between 5 and 8 rounds, but I'm not sure yet. So I will meet you back here when I am done. Okay, so I did about 6 rounds, just normal. Now we're going to start our decrease round for round 13. So we are going to do 1 single crochet in the next 4 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to do a decrease over the next 2 stitches. Okay? And again, 1 single crochet in the next 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And a single crochet decrease or an invisible decrease over the next 2 stitches. And you're going to do that sequence all the way around, and you should finish with 30 single crochets. So for round 14, you're gonna single crochet in the next 3. 1, 2, 3, and then a decrease over the next 2. And then again, 1, 2, 3, and then an invisible decrease over the next 2. And you will complete that sequence all the way around, and you should have 24 single crochet by the end of the round. Okay. At this point, you will stuff the ball. You'll stuff it pretty firm, but not too firm. That, and then for round 15, okay, you go single crochet in the next 2 stitches, so 1, 2, and then a decrease across the next 2. And again, single crochet over the next 2, 1, 2, and then a decrease. Okay, and complete that sequence, or continue that sequence all the way around. You should have 18 single crochets by the time you are done. Okay. So for round 16, you're going to do a single crochet and then a decrease. A single crochet and then a decrease. A single crochet and then a decrease. And you will do this all the way around, and you should have 12 single crochets. And at the end of this, you will put more stuffing if you need more stuffing. So for round 17, you will just do a decrease, all the way around. And so like this. Okay, so you should have 6 single crochet, and now you just slip stitch into the next stitch. Leave a long enough tail to sew in. Cut it, and the ball is done. Now the last thing you will want to do is just sew in this yarn tail and sew in this yarn tail. And when you sew in the ball, there's a little hole right here, if you can see that. You will want to sew back and forth and close up that hole. And then with this one, just make sure you cut this off if you crocheted around it. And see, it fits perfectly in there. And that is it. I hope you enjoyed that tutorial. First off, I want to apologize about all the background noise. By the end of recording, my children were home, so you might have heard a little bit of the TV in the background. We also had an electrician that was looking at our house and everything. We're trying to install some air conditioning. Our swamp cooler broke at the end of last summer, and so he was visiting our house, so you might have heard my husband and him talking. So I apologize about the chaos at the end of the tutorial. But anyways, this is how it looks. This is the bowl. And it's really cute. It almost looks like a tulip. And then this is the matching ball. And all you'll have to do with your toddler is say, find the yellow ball and put the yellow ball in the yellow bowl. And then the toddler will have to go find the yellow ball and put it in the bowl. Like that. And like I said, you can make these with all the different colors, red, purple, blue, green, black, white, and make a little game, and it teaches them their colors. It also teaches them how to match, you know. And so my toddler loves it. My 3-year-old loves it. And so yeah, I hope you enjoyed that video. Goodbye and have a great day, and God bless.